And then I also, my 8-year-old daughter is getting into skateboarding. So I've taken that up with her.
Really?
Skateboarding now.
So if we see you with a broken arm, we know.
With the broken arm.
It was the skateboarding.
Broken, yeah. I'm trying to be really mindful
and that'll be
about
a
that.
great story.
Yeah.
I'm not going to post about it until I can drop in on a ramp, because then people are like, what? Rachel can drop in?
I know. Just like hard launch your
Just hard
skateboarding
launch.
career.
But
I
for
like
now,
it.
it's like a little, a little testy on that.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's a fresh new Money Chronicles Live Edge 2026. We're so stoked to have our guest Rachel Cameron, the SVP of Partnerships and Wealth Networks at Nitrogen. Thanks for being here.
Thanks so much for having me. This is so fun to be here with you guys.
Yes, I'm
Couldn't
excited
be more
to
thrilled
chat.
to have you.
Absolutely.
First, congratulations on the promotion.
Thank
I
you
know
so
that
much.
is such a
Yes, big deal.
incredible, big deal.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I love the team, obviously, at Nitrogen. So super thrilled for you and the team.
Thank you. Yes, I love the team too, and I'm so glad they love me back.
We always love to start these out on what was your first memory of money?
So my parents were school teachers, very frugal. They made us work for every dollar we had. And because they were school teachers, we got to go on a lot of road trips growing up. And to keep us quiet in the car, they would have us memorize Bible verses for $1. So one summer I had an entire chapter memorized of verses, the whole book of James, I think.
Wow.
I know.
How many verses was that?
A lot.
Like 20, 30 some?
It was an 18-hour road trip from Florida to New York, so we had a lot of time up and down I-95.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have so many questions now. Like, did
That's
you...
actual dedication, because I would
Yes.
just been like nap time.
Yeah, keeps us quiet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
always a chore list. You had to do your chores for a certain dollar amount. That was a big one in the house growing up. But
So did you have to recite these verses like in a group, one by one? Like, what were the parameters of getting your money?
it was one by one, so they were fine with that. Not like I did not recite the entire book at once.
At
Yeah,
once?
that would be
That would be
insane.
tough, right?
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So
So
kept
how
us
old,
quiet.
how old were you when you were doing that?
Probably 7 or 8.
Okay.
Yeah, reading age.
Yeah.
Where I was like interested in earning some money, but also, interested in reading, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the 90s, so it's
No.
not like we had tablets. We weren't
true.
rocking with a,
No.
screen in the back. So
I was
we were-
always told I could look out the window or take
Yeah.
a nap. Those were my options in the
Right.
car.
Lots
you
of
like
ice spies.
do your little
Yeah.
running man on the window?
Yes.
Did you guys do that as kids?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jump over the cars.
Yeah.
Lots of word searches, lots
Word
of
searches.
reading
Yo.
atlases.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so much. God, the 90s
The
were
brain
great.
quiz. Did you guys have the brain quiz?
Oh, yeah.
Decks.
For sure. Love
My
those
favorite.
things.
Yeah. Whatever activity books from the gas stations were really big.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So take us from that moment and bring us up to speed. So now you're at you're on the leadership team for Nitrogen.
Yep.
You've had a handful of different roles throughout FinServe, but how do you go from that little girl in the back of the car memorizing Bible verses to now being like such an important role in financial services?
Yeah.
Trace your career for us.
Well, that's such an interesting question, just thinking about that evolution. I think what my parents taught me was nothing's going to be handed to me, that I have to work hard for everything. And I take a lot of that tenacity and sort of grace with all the relationships and how I kind of approach my work. So, I would say that, just a lot of hard work and just kind of taking things one step at a time. And also just being resourceful. Like if my parents gave me an opportunity, I took advantage of it. I didn't have to do it. It was an option. So just took advantage of the opportunities in front of me.
Yeah. Was financial services a industry that you wanted to get into, or was it kind of like an accidental path for you?
It was an accidental path. So my degree is in psychology. And
Oh, really?
yeah, my
Wow.
undergrad is in psychology.
That's cool.
My college job was State Farm Insurance, the 24-hour Good Neighbor service. So shout out call centers. and I dog sat for a family friend who was a VP at Merrill, and Merrill Lynch has a big operations center in Jacksonville. My sister actually worked for that operations center as well, but in a different capacity, like way different team.
Okay.
And the family friend liked my work ethic when I was dog sitting for her. And she invited me to be a member of her team. And so I negotiated a better role on her team. I got my Series 7 at Merrill, spent 2 years there. And then from Merrill, went to Black Diamond. And then the rest is history from there.
Wow.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so my financial acumen came from Series 7 and just kind of like time in the job working with financial advisors throughout the years.
My favorite question that we always ask guests, and I think this is what stumps a lot of folks, is we talk about in our industry how well we want other people to invest their money, or how well our tech helps them invest their money. We never talk about the flops. So what is the biggest money mistake that you've made, and what did you learn from it?
Yeah. I mean, there's so many early money mistakes just as a young married person, like spending money in ways that you probably shouldn't have, or big blocks of money like, oh, I probably shouldn't have answered the door to that door-to-door salesman. I've been lucky, like the jobs that I've had in college, it was like at 19 I started my 401k because they company matched it. I've kind of like, I don't mean for this to be a flex, but I kind of regretted not starting at 18 when I really first started. Like I waited that year before I started doing anything. So sometimes I wonder like what could my compounding have been if I like put my pennies in at 18, because it really was pennies at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
And then also I think just not taking advantage of the excess, like not putting your excess to work. Just like, you know, we're ladies, we like to shop. So like, why not, you know, spend a little extra at J. Crew here and there when what if that money could have gone in your investment account?
Yeah,
so
and
sometimes I wonder.
I think it's
myself
important
first.
too, like the 401k, like when I started at LPO, I was 21, got right out of college, and I had no idea what a 401k was, but like I knew it was important, and so like I was just like, oh, I'll just do 1% of like whatever. Like I'm really upset that I didn't actually do the like I didn't understand like the matching values and like all of that, where it's like I could have easily put more in, like you said, like what if I just put a little bit more in those like early years? Maybe I could have retired faster.
Right.
You'd be like on track right now.
Right.
You wouldn't even be here doing a podcast.
Lady of leisure at this point, and I don't get to do that.
That extra year prevented me from being my lady of leisure.
Yes.
That's so interesting. I had the same experience. You know, I started at Orion in my early 20s. I don't think I knew what a 401k was before I started.
Literally zero.
And I was just like, you know, you're like, well, I either can use this money or like, I don't know what's happening to it. So you start off low. And then eventually you figure out, you're like, oh, I'm just kind of screwing over myself in the future a little bit.
The only thing I knew about 401ks is that it lowered my taxable income, and I didn't like to pay a whole lot of taxes because in the state of California, you have to pay a lot of income taxes. So I was like, well, that part sounds cool. I didn't actually know like the whole meaning of a 401k. I just knew like, oh, I could put money in there, and I'm not going to get taxed on that dollar.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I knew. I wish I knew more.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, I'm going to go off script for a second.
Ooh.
Did you see the robot walk past us?
Yes.
Did you see the panic?
So distracted.
Did you see the panic in my face?
Yeah.
Because you know I don't like it.
We almost had to
I was going to ask, like, what do you guys think of
I
this?
almost fainted. Like I could see him coming.
It's because, you know, like I watched iRobot when I was a young person, and now every time I see one of those, I'm like,
nope, don't like it.
It's a matter of time, guys.
My 4-year-old's about that size, so I always think a small child's coming at me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a different kind of like
hold your
PTSD.
arm out and it's just there, you know? So
yeah,
that's true. I didn't think about the kid
just
height.
kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, I didn't
But yeah. So anyway, off track, but back on track.
Yeah.
Last question for you today. So Edge, the theme this year, set your sights on growth. And so where do you have your sights set from a professional perspective as well as a personal perspective? Like, where are you investing in yourself to grow in both those fronts?
Professionally, keeping up with AI is, I think, probably a big thing for everyone. Like, how am I optimizing my own personal note taker and really being intentional about that so that it's connected to my Claude and just all of those things. I'm really lucky that at Nitrogen there's a huge emphasis in getting the entire staff using AI, and we all have second quarter goals around it. So kind of how are we using it in our day to day? So it's really fun kind of seeing the use cases. But I mean, my goodness, like keeping up with what is an NCP, you know, how when an agent breaks, like how are you investing the time to fix it and like kind of reconnecting things. But so that's been a challenging, but in a really fun way, because it's kind of what can you self-produce and what can you ask, you know, the AI of how it can help you.
Yeah.
Personally, a little bit more fun. I'm finally doing strength training. I've told myself for months and months that I want to start strength training, so I'm finally doing that, just like dumbbell workouts at home.
Yeah.
And then I also, my 8-year-old daughter is getting into skateboarding, so I've taken that up with her.
Really?
Skateboarding now.
So if we see you with a broken arm, we know.
With the broken arm.
It was the skateboarding.
Broken, I'm trying to be really mindful
and that'll be
about
a great story.
Yeah.
I'm not going to post about it until I can drop in on a ramp, because then people are like, what? Rachel can drop in?
I know. Just like hard launch your skateboarding career.
But for now, it's like a little, you know, a little testy on that.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But because you're doing the weight training, like you're going to have the bone density, so you won't break the bones.
Yeah,
that's right.
I didn't think about that.
You're seeing the
they're
vision.
connected. I see the vision.
I like it.
Absolutely. Okay, well, we need skateboarding videos of you to like add as B-roll in this. So I'm very excited.
I'm sure my husband will be very happy to send you.
I need those. Yeah. So that's awesome. Rachel, thanks for just coming on, chatting a little bit about your history. We appreciate
Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, good to see you. Thank you, Torie.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for joining.